Hey guys, we're back for round one. I think our deck's pretty good, so let's see what it can do. I'm not really sure how aggressive we are. We're kind of just like a mono black good cards deck. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we can resolve an Obliterator and have it stick, but we were on the roll, so that's good. This looks like a keep. We can him and then hopefully get Obliterator out. And we've got a Bone Shredder to kill something. Pretty nice curve going on. If we draw swamps, we're happy. If we draw spells, we're happy. So this seems like a pretty solid keep. I've never really drafted this mono black deck in the cube before. I drafted a lot in Legacy Cube, but I'm not sure how powerful it is in the powered cube. We'll have to see about that. It could be that it just can't really hang, but I'm not sure. This guy's either thinking a long time or he's doing something else. He mulliganed. Okay. Obviously good for us. And we'll just lay down the Skull Clamp. More mana efficient than keeping it in our hand. And I think we're going to hit him immediately if we can, because we just have such a good curve out here. Especially if he dumps some cards. Yeah. Hopefully we can get rid of something good. Swamp is good. One more and we can cast our Obliterator. See what he discards. Voice and Plains, sure. Now he's got 2 cards in hand, so. Hopefully that Plains was his only white source. We can Bone Shredder whatever he plays. It's a birds. Yeah, we're probably Bone Shreddering that. Oh well, he equipped obviously, so. Bone Shredder if he plays another thing. Yeah. So I think Bone Shredding the birds is good here. He can kill our Skull Clamp, but there's nothing really we can do about that. The Lightning Goose is doing some work for him, but he does have no cards in hand anymore. And that means that we're casting Obliterator next turn, so we're not paying for Echo. And we'll just hope that gets there. If we're not paying for Echo, we probably just block. He might not even want to kill our Skull Clamp. And hopefully Obliterator just wrecks him. Liliana's also a good one, but we just slam Obliterator here. Good against a green deck, especially since we have the swords. He could have Path to Exile, but really unlikely, plus he doesn't have white mana. That's a good one too. I think we go with that. He's going to kill it, but that's fine. That means our Skull Clamp lives. And we won, so I don't think we have really anything to sideboard. I mean, we don't have that much in our sideboard. The Abyss could be okay, I guess, but we really don't have anything that survives it, so we can't really go with that, I don't think. We just wouldn't be able to get out of its own lock. Yeah, we just have to submit this and see where it takes us. And this also looks like a keep. We can vindicate his land if we happen to hit some lands with him, maybe cut him off of mana, especially with Go for the Throat. Our deck is just very disruptive. Liliana too. Yeah, this will be pretty insane. Him into Liliana is not really a fair interaction. Let's see what he plays. We're likely just going to try to ignore it until... maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, I think we just want to go for the throw at that guy right now. It leaves him with less creatures for Lily, less mana, and we can always hit him once he has less cards in hand. That's fine. Might need to Bone Shredder that guy, I guess, if he levels it up here. Just keep him off of his mana until we can rip apart his hand. Seems like a pretty strong line of play. Pridemage, sure. Now the question is, do we still want to Bone Shredder the Tree Speaker, or do we just want to him? It's less mana efficient. But... I think we just want to do the Bone Shredder right now. Keeping him off of creatures is good for setting up our Lily, and it's more mana efficient than hemming him, and we can him him next turn and hopefully get his whole hand. Him plus Bitter Blossom will be a nice play, I think. We're not paying for Echo, so we're blocking if he attacks. Our mana's just too important this game. He can trade Pridemage for Bitter Blossom, but then we have Lily to make him sack. We could also make him sack before we play the Blossom. We'll see what happens. Depending on if he plays a creature here or not. He could have kept the hand based on the strength of his mana dorks and then not have another land. That's also a possibility. Looks like he does have one. Thrun. Okay. So now our plan is to make him sacrifice that Thrun. I think the best way to do that is to go him Bitter Blossom, make him sack the Pridemage, or then if he refuses to do that, we can Vindicate the Pridemage. See what he discards. What did he have? Garruk and Gaia's Cradle. Okay, so pretty powerful hand, but looks like we'll be fine here as long as we don't take too much damage. He might like attack us for 6 and then kill the Blossom, or he might just attack us for 6 and pass. But he hasn't seen Liliana yet, so attack us for 5. That's pretty interesting. Not 6. I mean, it's just more damage, so I don't see why he would do that. Okay, he's using the Pridemage. So now we can Inquisition him. Make sure the coast is clear. That's fine. Now we Liliana. And we're left with only a few resources, but he has even fewer. We have Liliana and a Vindicate. I could have held that Plains to not have to discard the Vindicate with Liliana. That might have been correct. He plays out the forest that he had. So it's looking like we just Vindicate the Temple Garden and plus our Lily. I mean, it sucks to lose swords, but we kind of have to. And he discarded a plane, so that's good for us. Greaves, that's fine. We can make him sack whatever it is. Lifebane, sure, it's a clock. I mean, that card's good against him, but not at this current moment. It's just a 3-1 Intimidate, which is still pretty good. And Lily's ever so slowly ticking up. His draws are going to be really important here. Harmonize, okay, so that's a pretty good one. Does he have a follow-up? No. Nighthawk is good for us. Discard. And attack him. He's thinking about this one, so it's probably close. I wonder what the last card is. Most likely we're just going to be using Lily to make him sack his creatures this game. I don't think she's going ultimate. Acidic Slime, killing our planes. Sure. Just make him sack that. Well, if he attacks Lily, then we just traded the Nighthawk off for it, actually. We don't want to trade Lily for it. We'd rather not lose our Nighthawk and just use 2 counters off of Lily, but I don't think we want to use 4. I think he should attack, just to make us trade with the Nighthawk. Yeah, smart move. And we will trade with the Nighthawk. Lily gets his last card. And we keep hitting for 3. Sword, okay. So, I mean, he could still top deck out of this, you know. He's got the mana. He could just, you know, top deck like a 5-power guy and kill Lily here. But it's not like we're gonna stop attacking with the Life Bane. Looks like he doesn't have anything. That's good. And we've got a sword. That's also strong. We want to plus Lily before we draw a card off the sword. I'm assuming the card he has in hand is a blank. He might kill the sword in response or something, but... Resto, sure. Then I guess we equip here. And... it's a 5/3 pro blue and red. It's got Intimidate though, okay, so we're fine. Resto's gonna hit Lily down, but that's not a big deal. And we get to hit him and draw a card. Hopefully whatever he draws here isn't too good, and we'll just get it. He's dead to the Intimidator. And we got it. Okay. That was a quick round. I will see you guys in round 2.